They thought the human was saving a predator until they realized it was their new pet. The jungle moon of Ravik 4 was not a place for carelessness. Every cadet in the Galactic Defense Academy had it drilled into their heads: stay in groups, watch the canopy, and never approach the wildlife. The wildlife on Ravik 4 did not run from you. It hunted you. That was why when a shriek tore through the underbrush, the squad of mixed-species cadets froze. Razor branches swayed, thick roots trembled, and something snarled, a wet, guttural sound that made even the seasoned Dominion trainees bare their fangs in alarm. "It's a Strixhound," whispered Zirlar, the Ilvari medic, her antennae trembling. "We need to retreat, now." The Strixhound was a legend even among Deathworld-class predators. 2 meters at the shoulder, claws tipped with neurotoxin, jaws strong enough to shear through alloy. Packs of them could strip a tank in under a minute. The squad began to fall back. All except the human. Private Elena Ramirez, only a few months out of Earth's academy, tightened her grip on her rifle. Her dark eyes narrowed at the sound of thrashing ahead. "Wait," she said. "That's not a hunting call. That's pain." The aliens gawked at her. Pain? A predator like that? But before anyone could stop her, Elena pushed through the vines. The encounter. The cadets followed at a cautious distance, weapons raised. In a clearing, beneath a twisted crimson tree, they saw it, a Strixhound, massive and terrible, caught in a snare trap. Its hind leg was tangled in alloy wire, cutting deep into muscle. Blood glistened black in the Ravik sunlight. The beast thrashed, jaws snapping, eyes wild with rage and fear. Every instinct screamed at the cadets to flee. Elena knelt. "Oh, sweetheart," she whispered, her voice calm and low. She set her rifle aside and pulled a combat knife from her belt. "You're stuck, aren't you?" Ramirez hissed their sergeant through the comm step away from the predator. "That's a direct order." But the human ignored him. The Strixhound's golden eyes locked on her, feral and furious. Its claws raked the dirt as if daring her to come closer. Elena crouched low, blade ready. "Easy," she murmured. "I'm not here to hurt you. I just wanna help." The aliens held their breath. This was suicide. Yet instead of lunging, the beast hesitated. Its ears flicked back. Its growls softened into a trembling whine. One careful motion at a time, Elena sliced through the wire. The turning point. The moment the snare snapped, the Strixhound could have ripped her apart. Every cadet knew it. Weapons clicked off safety, fingers tightened on triggers. But instead, the beast stumbled back, then lowered its enormous head toward her. Elena reached out, hand trembling, and touched its blooded muzzle. To the squad's horror, the predator leaned into her touch. It's nuzzling her," Zirlar whispered in disbelief. Elena smiled faintly. "There you go. You're safe now." The Strixhound rumbled deep in its chest, not a growl, but something softer. A sound that shook the alien's bones for an entirely different reason. It was purring. Aftermath. They expected the creature to vanish into the forest. Instead, it followed. Everywhere the squad marched, the predator trailed at Elena's side. When others approached too quickly, it bared its fangs, tail lashing, a silent warning that this human was claimed. The cadets whispered furiously. "This is impossible," Zirlar muttered. "Strixhounds are apex predators. They don't form attachments. They don't have pets." "Tell that to that thing," one of the Dominion recruits growled. He pointed as the beast gently nudged Elena's shoulder, whining until she scratched its armored hide. The rest of the squad gave the pair a very wide berth. Viral outrage. Unbeknownst to them, the squad's feeds were broadcasting back to the academy. Billions across the Concord watched in shock as a human recruit walked casually with a Strixhound at her side, scratching its ears like it was a house pet. The footage spread like wildfire. Alien commentators sputtered in outrage. This must be staged. She should have been slaughtered. Humans are reckless beyond comprehension. But the images kept coming. Elena sharing rations with the beast. Elena resting against its massive flank as it kept watch. Elena laughing as it tried to chase her thrown ration tins like a dog with a stick. Across human networks, the memes erupted instantly. Who's a good boy? You're a good boy, yes you are. Emotional support apex predator. Strixhound adoption centers when? Alien military councils despaired. If humans can befriend that, what else will they try? Trial by fire. The bond was tested sooner than anyone expected. On the 6th day of their survival exercise, the squad was ambushed not by wildlife, but by raiders. Smugglers had been using Ravik 4 as a hidden outpost. Blaster fire cut through the trees. Cadets scattered for cover. One raider spotted Elena, raising his rifle. The Strixhound moved first. With a roar like thunder, it lunged, claws raking through armor, jaws snapping bone. The raider never had a chance. The beast tore through the ambushes with feral precision, shielding Elena with its massive body. By the time reinforcements arrived, the Strixhound was standing in the middle of the battlefield, blood dripping from its claws, chest heaving while Elena rested a calm hand on its neck. The raiders had been annihilated. The cadets were alive. And the galaxy had its proof. This was no accident. The predator was protecting her. The pet revelation. When the squad was extracted, handlers tried to separate the Strixhound. It refused. The beast thrashed, snarled, and only stilled when Elena commanded, "Easy, buddy. I'm right here." Reports stated the creature had bonded. Not as a temporary act of gratitude. Not as a passing curiosity. But as something permanent. Elena Ramirez, human recruit, now had a Strixhound. Her pet. Cultural shock. The galaxy split in reaction. Scholars debated how it was possible. Generals debated how dangerous it was. Merchants debated how profitable it could become. Meanwhile, humans just shook their heads. Honestly, one Earth newscaster chuckled, "If you've ever seen us with a wolf, a bear cub, or a gator, this shouldn't be surprising. We've been turning apex predators into pets for millennia." Alien societies reeled. Predators were supposed to inspire fear. To humans, they inspired affection. Epilogue. Months later, Elena sat on the edge of a Concorde station platform, legs dangling into the void. Beside her lay the Strixhound, head resting on her lap, eyes half closed in contentment. An alien journalist approached, nervous. "Private Ramirez, do you not fear it? That it might one day turn on you?" Elena scratched behind its jagged ears. The beast let out a rumbling sigh. "No," she said simply. "Because it's not just a predator anymore. It's family." The journalist glanced at the monstrous claws, the blood-stained teeth, the eyes that glowed like molten gold, then back at the human girl smiling softly at her pet. The galaxy would never look at humans or predators the same way again.